Now for global business updates, Rotus Oddiri joins us. Good morning, Rotus.
Good morning, Dr. Basi. Good morning, Ayo. Good morning, Rufai. Good morning, all our viewers out there. Bank of Japan, we start there. Rates were held at 0.5%. Inflation came out a day before, and we saw, core CPI, which takes out fresh food, coming in at 2.7%, a low not seen since November 2024. Core that takes out fresh food and energy, 3.3, also slowing from July's 3.4. So they had a reason to, at this point, although, things are a bit, with the whole political situation, Shigeru Shiba stepping down and everything, there are some candidates who want easing to actually take the Bank of Japan backwards and have them cut rates. So, it's not just America where politics is interfering in monetary policy. Notable central bank, we had a number of central bank decisions, just to run through a few of them. We're not getting back to Nvidia yet. We should have our, anyway, I'll run through it myself. Okay, fine. So, ECB last week, they held 2%. Federal Reserve, they cut 25 basis points. Yesterday, the Bank of England held at 4%. The Bank of Ghana, another big cuts, 350 basis points. It was 300 basis point cut in July. Inflation has been decelerating. The South Africa Reserve Bank, they also held rates. Nigeria will be coming up, and another country is coming up soon. All right, so the Nvidia, big $5 billion position that they took in Intel. Some people are whispering that the Trump administration might have had some influence there in trying to prop up Intel since the government took an unprecedented stake in Intel. It's to take a stake in that. So now they are telling
nationalization of Intel.
But they had a press conference and they said, well, they've been talking about this for years. So anyway, I mean, Nvidia, as we all know, they design chips, for that AI accelerators. Intel, which used to be a pretty big company back then, they of course also manufacture chips for data centers and mostly for CPUs. So if you look into, let's say, using a Mac, usually for Windows laptops, your CPU is likely running on Intel. So they're going to work together, collaborate on chips and for data centers and PCs. Nvidia shares were up about 3%, 3.4 yesterday, but Intel really popped. I mean, Intel climbed about 22% in trading yesterday on the back of that. However, this is very short term. Going forward, because, TSMC has eaten Intel's lunch, so has AMD, Advanced Micro Devices, so has ASML over in the Netherlands. While this might help their balance sheets in the short term, in the long term, can they survive with only Nvidia as a customer? So it remains to be seen. I think it's my favorite story of the day is a gentleman by the name of Derek Lee in China. He's an entrepreneur, only 47 years old, that started a company called Squirrel AI. And the company essentially uses artificial intelligence algorithms to teach children maths, English, science, whatever. It spots knowledge gaps, it adapts on the fly, and so on and so forth. He believes in his software so much that in January of this year, he withdrew his children from a prestigious private school in Shanghai to homeschool them using this AI model. It's actually picked up in China, although there was a time when Xi Jinping banned for-profit education, edtech, and actually hit him pretty hard. But the bounce back, this is the Squirrel AI platform. They are looking at possibly listing on the NASDAQ in 2027, but the company is getting pretty bad. And he really believes that that artificial intelligence is going to disrupt education. In fact, there's a company called GVR Research or so. They believe that AI in education could hit about $32 billion by 2030 or beyond. We'll have to see whether that's the case. I think we'll round off with Nigeria. We had, of course, the Insurtech. Insurance meets tech. It went pretty well. I mean, it was pretty cool. So they pretty much, players in the insurance sector that want to use technology to scale, even though we have 0.3% penetration in insurance, they're trying to put things together. Odion Aloba is the convener, put it together. This is Piers Lagerstrom. He's from Sweden but lives in Cape Town. He says that Nigerians should sell insurance as a solution, not as a product of itself. Coronation, that car you're seeing there, they they came forward, they displayed a product where they have an AI chatbot called CC that is able to take images that you take of your car to assess your vehicle and give you assess your insurance product. Also, if your car gets in an accident, the AI will assess it and then give you tell you whether you can get a claim and so on and so forth. And I think there was another gentleman from Cube Cover who of course used. Oh, by the way, this is at the Sheraton in Ikeja. They have an electric vehicle charging spots there as well. So it's pretty cool seeing a lot of discussions around insurance and technology in Lagos, in Nigeria.
So, no chat. I understand your Friday is a very busy day.
It's a
so
lot, yes.
we'll let you go
Okay.
very quickly.